You ever took two delta eights at one time?
Hey guys, welcome to Hemp is Hope. We're so glad to see you here on this amazing Wednesday. Will just popped in like soon as we went live. Guys, I was not expecting him to be on, guys. They is battling the storm, okay? And so I'm like, Will might not make it, but he definitely in our prayers though. And there go Will, like, save the day. I'm coming through. I'm coming
And,
through.
and then I didn't have my glasses, and I'm fumbling around.
So
Oh my
we
goodness!
just getting started. I always pull up a video. So if you want to go get your glasses and get prepared, go right ahead, Will. We definitely appreciate you jumping in. And so, guys, today's show is about menopause. Like, what is menopause? Like, what age do you get? What age do you menopause? What do menopause feel like? Like, what are the symptoms? Like, is it a disease? Is it a disorder? Like, what is it? And like, can we take stuff to help? Because you see, Will drinking something like "Help Me." Because once we start going through menopause, I hear men be like, "Wait, who are we menopausing with y'all?" Yep, we are a team. When we menopause, y'all menopause. So we're gonna drop y'all some nuggets, okay? Some things that can help you be proactive with menopause. But I want to start with something like, what is menopause? Yeah, I'm gonna be 50 this year. And I'm not gonna lie, I found this video, Will, and I found more educated videos, but I promise y'all have to watch this one because she is hilarious. And I promise you, she hit menopause. And it's just the disclaimer. She's like, I don't know if this is true or not. Y'all watch this. Oh shoot. Hold on. So hold on. Let me find it real. Oh Lord, I am not even prepared. Hold up. I gotta share it. She is super hilarious. And if I would have found her before today, I probably would have asked her to be on the show. Because when I tell y'all, she is funny. And this is how I feel. I'm so serious. How she say, Will, can you see it?
Yeah.
I'm overheated, can hardly sleep at night, doing crazy dreaming. You're the reason why
I do not know if all of that stuff is true about menopause, but guys, she is hilarious. And I promise you, a lot of them, I'm like, ding dong, ding dong. I feel like a lot of them things I feel. I'm like, anybody hear that? Did my back just pop? My feet hurting, my ears. And so, guys, she is so funny. And I've seen that video and I was like, it resonated with me. And I felt like it would resonate with y'all too. So I hope y'all enjoyed that video. And then chime in, let me know, like, is that what menopause is all about? Because I don't think I'm going through it yet. Well, actually, after watching that video, I feel like I am going through menopause right now. So let us know. And so, Will, did you do any research and did you find out anything about CBD and menopause?
Not CBD and menopause, but I was still kind of stuck on the probiotics and CBD. But if you want to speak on what CBD has done for me, I could.
Okay.
But CBD for me has given me better rest. Just tried these new Delta 8s. I think when I didn't quite know we were live, I was saying that you ever popped two of them. um, because anyway, it's the real deal. So relaxation, better sleep, taking these new Delta 8s because I did do the Delta 9s that we had, and I felt really good. I felt more fluid in the mornings. But with the Delta 8s, it seems like I'm getting a deeper rest. Like the Delta 9s we had kind of gave me a deeper sleep, but the Delta 8s, like I'm literally not getting up three times during the night to go to the bathroom. I'm like relaxed, and when I get up in the morning, I'm good. Um, Attention deficit kind of helps helping with attention deficit, helping with like overreacting. That's a biggie for me because my blood pressure can be elevated sometimes. But the CBD has helped with that. Um, I'm talking about the gummies, but I initially started and had also great results with the drops. I think they call them tincture drops, but nevertheless, hey, scoot the top off, drop it on your tongue, and works great.
So, since you brought that up, so let me tell you guys, if you pay attention to the symptoms of menopause, it's having like it's not being able to sleep, it's waking up several hours in the night, it's having the urges to go to the restroom. I don't even know if you realized it, Will. Everything you said, not saying that you're going through menopause, not I'm just but what I'm saying is so if that help you, that can also help women who's going through menopause. And
You
so
know,
when I was doing my research, what I realized is all we're doing is helping the symptoms. You know what I'm saying? So we're just treating the symptoms. We're helping people get through the symptoms, and that's exactly what the hemp and the CBD does.
you know, could have nothing to do with it, but that vibration in the leg, feeling like you're like with me, it feels like my thighs are vibrating, and I don't think I have my cell phone on me, and since I'm taking these Delta 8s and 9s, I haven't had that. But that
Oh,
happened to me. I don't know if this is male menopause or whatever you would call it, but sometimes it's just like it feels like a bzz, bzz, and I'm patting my leg
like what
and
is going on?
yeah, yeah. But that's I didn't even notice that until the video of that lady. She was kind of funny, but she made me think about that. Yeah.
You know what? I usually only put doctors on. I only put doctors on because me and you aren't doctors, and people listen to us all the time. All of my clients listen to me, and I'm not a doctor. So I like when people watch the show that we actually hear from a doctor, so they can see it's not just coming from two people who use the product, two people who've been doing this for over 7 to 8 years. And so I like for them to hear it from somebody who actually went to school. But I just loved her video because I was like, you know what? It's everything she said was like, I was like, yes, I feel this and I feel this way and I feel this way. Because what I've learned in my journey is a lot of times it's not who you know or it's not what you know, it's what you've been through that helps people. You know, what she said can resonate more than the video that I found that a doctor can actually say. And I felt like she resonated to me. So I hope that she resonated with the viewers as well.
Yeah,
And so
that can kind of put people at ease too when they see other people. Oh, I'm not the only person going through this situation or having these feelings and symptoms. Yeah.
right. And so, guys, y'all know every morning I do I call it my peace in a cup. I do my hemp coffee every single morning. Why? Because I want to set the tone with my morning. I want to be intentional with my morning. Why? Because my coffee has hemp, which I don't know if you want to go into, y'all know y'all see my videos. What does hemp do to the brain? How does it, you want to do all that stuff for me, Will?
Oh, the
Will,
the
y'all got me putting on
the,
a
the endocannabinoid system.
yeah, that part. And you can ask your question. Yes, you can ask anything you want to. So when we'll get through talking, ask your question. We'll answer it. Go ahead, Will.
Oh, I was just saying, the body has a ECS endocannabinoid system, and it consists of all these receptors. And unlike in school, they taught us about our skin, the system of the skin, the exoskeleton. They taught us about the cardiovascular system. They taught us about hair and nails and so forth. They taught us about your muscles and how many 600 plus muscles or whatever, and how many bones. But they did not teach us about our endocannabinoid system, and I think it was intentionally left out. Um, Although some people claim that, oh, nobody knew about it until, like, I guess the 90s, until some genius guy found out. But I find that hard to believe. But nevertheless, even afterwards, to my knowledge, it's not being taught in the general population in schools. And this is very, very important because
It is.
me, one of the things I first think of is being a veteran. Now, there are other veterans way, way worse off than I am, way more disabled than I am, way more, service connected, but because of something very bad happened to them and so forth. But it has been found that, CBD products are helping veterans avoid taking opioids and other drugs who have been
Ooh.
addictive and that are known to be addictive, and it's eliminating pain without any side effects. So I know April would tell you, and April's not on here tonight, but Rachel would tell you as well. Hey, do your own research, but just take the seed from us and do your own research and get back with us on it. If you don't like just 100% believers, but don't let it be like water off a duck's back, and just go, because you might need it someday, or somebody might need it someday.
If you are a new watcher on here, my name is Rachel Pence. I have several autoimmune disorders. I have epilepsy. Um, and it's hard when you have a lot of disorders because you go to doctors and they give you all these medications. And then all these medications I felt just kept adding on, which kept causing. And so I just started doing my own research. And I'm going to say this, I love my doctor. So that's the first thing I'm going to say. So I'm not anti doctors, okay, but I am pro helping yourself. I am pro getting educated for yourself, right? And so with that being said, I was going to all these different doctors, and then this medication was triggering this, and this medication was triggering this, and before I know it, I had a pharmacy in my cabinet of
Mm,
medications that I was taking.
wow.
And I was just like, dang, I would think I was like 38, 40 years old with a cabinet full of medication. And that's when I started my journey of like, what else could I be doing? And that's when I started trying to eat healthier, trying to see like what's inside my food, what am I eating, what am I drinking, what can I do better for myself? Um, and so that's where I'm at in my life. And so when the whole reason we do hemp is hope. Will is actually in the state right now that has hurricane and tornado warnings. And we're dedicated to come on here on Wednesdays and do the very best we can with the research that we found and give you the knowledge that we know from our own personal experiences or knowledge that we found on the internet that we've researched our own self, because people either ask us questions or sent us things in and we wanted to give it to y'all. Why do we do that? Because once again, I know that when you take a medication, it has 1,000 side effects. And I personally take the medication. Personally take hemp. Okay. I personally take hemp every single day. I take it in gummies. I take it in coffee. I take it in edibles. Why? Because it helps with my inflammation. It helps with my moods. It helps with my seizures. I used to go, I used to stutter so bad after a seizure. And I don't stutter as bad now after I have a seizure. I used to swell up so bad from my fibromyalgia. I don't swell up as much as I used to be. I don't be in as much pain as I used to be. There's so many positive things I can say that I can blame on, that I can say that hemp has done for me. And so I'm yelling it to the rooftop, because if I can just save one person, if I can save one life, I'm willing to come on here Wednesday to save a life. And I want Will, because it look like we have. I seen somebody say they had a question. I haven't seen that question come through yet. I want Will to tell y'all his story about his son. Okay, with Asperger's.
Oh yes, yes. Thanks, Rachel, for asking me to share that. My son, my baby boy, was the biggest like worry in my life. Like literally, I was always thinking I got to get a bunch of money to take care of him in the future, and he used to have these different breakdowns. I've probably got enough video that if I put it out, it would probably go viral. It would probably help some people, but it might be embarrassing to him because he would literally have, an emotional high, emotional lows, and sometimes it looked like he might be acting out. But if you pay attention, sometimes he'd be crying. The emotions would be very, very low, and it seemed like he was sad and depressed. Um, so I heard from people that I really trusted, people that I had met the higher ups in the company, from the president, CEO, and things like that. Had been to the manufacturing facility and all. I I started hearing CBD information from them and so forth. So they came out with the oil. It was very expensive. It was like $110, and I was like, I gotta try it. But I also thought to myself, well, what if it helps my son Jeremiah? So he came home from school one day. I remember I was in the kitchen. I said, "Come here, boy." He came over, and I was just like, it was just one of them days anyway. So I was like, "Hold your head back, hold your tongue up," and I squeezed it. And I told him, just relax for like 60 seconds. And it seemed to me that that very day I had, or he had results, um, with just being more calm and not having any breakdowns. And autistic kids can just get very, very disorderly. Sometimes you hear kids in the grocery store acting out, and it's not all the time because they're throwing a temper tantrum. Sometimes it's just that you have a child on the one of the autism spectrums. My son was diagnosed with Asperger's, and it just, they can't control their emotions. They need help. I don't recommend drugs. That's what they normally do to kids. Put them on the Ritalin and whoever knows what else. I'm old school, but that's what they had. Kids my age on coming up. But I'm sure they have different drugs today. But the thing is, Rachel, you already said it. There's so many side effects to any drug. Any drug. It can be just something over the counter. It can be something that has to be prescribed. And especially if it has to be prescribed, it's generally got side effects. But the CBD products, get them from a good quality manufacturer business, and you'll be fine with them. You'll have benefits. And I know it sounds like, oh, we found a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, but you'll have benefits with no negative side effects. So back over to Rachel.
So if you have a menopause question, we came out here to talk about menopause, but the person supposed to talk about menopause today was April, and she didn't jump on. I know that they are dealing with storms today. But I did find a video about, but we're about to be off anyway, so I'm not even gonna put it on. So probably April come on next in 2 weeks and finish talking to you about menopause. And I think next week we're gonna talk to you about probiotics, right?
Yeah.
Probiotics. Um, and so, but if y'all have another topic, if anybody ever want to be on the show, it's unmasking with Rachel Pens at I didn't misspell that again, at gmail.com. Y'all, I'm trying to do a whole lot of stuff. So it's unmasking with Rachel Pens at gmail.com. Just send me a message, say, hey, I want to be on the show. And we could even change the topic for you. But if you want to talk about something else, that's fine too. What else? If you want to ask us a question and you don't want to be on the show, you can reach out to Will, you can reach out to me, you can reach out to April, and send us a question and we will answer your question and we'll do our very best to find it. Okay. Holistic doctors are very open. They will help us find. I have a few holistic doctors that I talk to. I think we'll do too, right? Who's
Yes, I
open?
actually have one in Myrtle Beach that was a regular, pharmaceutical big pharma doctor and has a whole holistic shop. And she's one of the reasons that I've put even more emphasis on holistic because she'll tell you, look, I'm a double doctor. I can prescribe these pills for you, or I can share some of this more kosher holistic product with you. So life is about choices.
Right. Pick one. So yeah.
Right.
So if I don't know the answer, and when I tell you I don't know the answer for something, guys, I mean that means I didn't just look at one video. I researched it. And if I don't if it doesn't seem consistent, if it don't seem like it's consistent, I'm like, I don't know about that. And nobody in my circle know, then I go outside the circle to see if I can find y'all the answer. And then we go to holistic people to see if we can find the answer. Because we're not gonna come here and tell y'all something that we like, we'll tell you we don't really know. So yeah. So all right, guys. So I hope y'all got some info. Follow, oh my God, that lady was so funny. I went and looked at her some other videos. She is hilarious. But so hopefully y'all got. So I am new to menopause. I think that I'm going through menopause because if it's anything like what she said, like yeah, I'm feeling like all that. Even Will, like you know what, my legs be tingling. So we have to do another show on menopause. But just to wrap up, before I mean, you can say something else too, Will. But just to wrap up, a lot of the symptoms that I kind of was researching about menopause, yes, to my understanding, CBD should be able to help you. Why? Because anxiety, if it has anything to do with anxiety, if it has anything to do with depression, I like to call CBD a happy pill. I call my cup of coffee my peace in a cup every morning. I take it every morning. Why? To be like, because I know I'm gonna be chilling for the day, right? Get my day started off right. No inflammation, no stress, nothing gonna be getting on my nerve. Okay. Peace in a cup. That's what I call my coffee in the morning. And so, if you already know that you're having problems going to sleep, let's be proactive. What? Good sleep is everything. Yes, you can share something. You can share whatever you want to share. As long as it's not profanity. We don't do no profanity and it needs to be appropriate. But other than that, yes, you can share. So what else? Anything else can you see the comments, Will?
Not the way I have my screen set up right now.
Okay. So all right, so we got 5 minutes. So if they don't share within 5 minutes, they're gonna have to share it when we get off. Or they're gonna have to send it to us. All right, anything you want to say on your way out?
Oh, thanks for tuning in to Unmasking the Blueprint. And check us out again on Hemp is Hope, Not Dope, coming up on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So messy. All right, guys. I definitely appreciate y'all. We're always here. We're always here to help. If y'all need something, we're here. Bye, guys. How can I talk? Oh, okay. So hold on. Okay, so you can't talk unless you
Got a link to the
Okay.
show.
Okay. So this is what you need to do. Okay. So if you want to be on the next show, you need to reach out to me, Will, or April. Okay. Or you can above there I put in unmasking with Rachel Pins at Gmail. I misspelled it. Sorry. I put G something. I don't know. Unmasking with Rachel Pins at Gmail, and let me know that you want to be on the show, and let me know what topic you would like to talk about, if it's this topic or another topic. And then you can be on the show with us. But like for today, the only thing you could do is type in the comments. You can't actually be on the show today, if that makes sense. So if you want to type something, we can wait a few minutes for you to type it. So what our viewers usually what our burrs usually do with our customers, they send us messages to our inboxes, either Facebook or YouTube. They send us emails, text messages. I think my phone number is on World Wide Web. That's why I don't answer my phone. I never answer my phone. My phone number is everywhere. I only answer texts. That's it. People be like, well, share your phone ringing. I know I don't answer that thing. Everybody have my number. You gotta text me. I gotta know what you want, because I got crazy people calling my phone. So yeah. So anyway, so if you just all you gotta do is are you texting it? They said okay, but I don't know what that means. So are you texting it now? If not, we're going to go. And then we will finish. We'll see you. So we do it every other Wednesday. And so all you have to do is just reach out to us and let us know that you would like to be on the show. You have information, you have input that you would like to add. We don't promote any company. I think I'm with a company. There's been people on the show. We all sell product. We all promote products, but we don't promote the names of the companies on the product. Oh, you told God that you don't want menopause? Me either. Okay. So I have been blessed too. I have not had any hot flashes. I know people who have had hot flashes, and hallelujah, I have not had any. So I am praying that I do not. Because Will, have your wife had hot flashes?
Babe, have you ever had hot flashes? No.
So people be like, oh. So the people that I do see have hot flashes, I be like, I don't want none of that.
Hey,
So
we got the products on deck though.
Huh?
I said we got them products on deck though.
Okay. So, all right, Facebook user, let's pray to God, like you said, that we do not get she said she is 54, hunty, with no hot flashes. Yes, I'm claiming 54 with no hot flashes too. Hallelujah. We're gonna claim that for real. All right, well, you gotta let us out one more time.
All right, appreciate you guys for joining us in on Unmasking tonight. Also, check us out, Hemp is Hope Not Dope, on Wednesday at 9 Eastern Standard Time, 8 Central Standard Time. Peace out and pay attention.
Until next time. Bye, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for your comments, Facebook user.